Last Minute Man, and we're back here on the range. I'm with my good buddy, Mr. Obvious, and he's brought us a new toy today. And we call them toys, but they're really not. I mean, they're big boy toys, I guess you could say. But what do we got here? This is kind of a neat little handy rifle.
Yeah, this is a Banshee 300 Blackout. So it's very popular. A lot of people liking it and liking the Banshee for some reason. I guess they're a good gun. We've never fired this. It is new out of the box. So we put a Romeo 5 on it, and we're going to zero it in here a little bit and zero and shoot and see what she does.
Right.
So I guess Last Minute Man had a lot of questions about the speed and bullet.
I'd like to see, and we'll show the bullets and everything here in a little bit. I'd kind of like to see what she does. This is one of those rifles you hear a lot about. You hear guys talk about the 300 Blackout and its efficacy as far as, you know, taking down like hogs or hog hunting, things like that. So, and we'll talk about the bullets and the speed. And the only bullets we were able to find for this are 220 grain, which I believe are subsonic.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think we're going to be a little lackluster on speed here, but that's the particular ammo we have. But let's get to shooting this sucker and see what she does. And we'll come back and talk about it. All right, so here we are on the range. We're going to start off here just shooting through the chronograph. And we're going to shoot at the 50-yard target, which is right here. And after that, we're going to set up a camera at the 100. And then we got another one set up there. It's about 160. And we're going to set up a camera so you can see the bullet drop. But let's start off here, Mr. Obvious. And what do we got?
All right, we're going to shoot these subsonic rounds and see how this thing works, feeds, and all that, and we get the bullet speed.
All right. That was 930. You got it cleared? 936 feet per second. So we're good there.
All right, it's not cycling around in it.
Not cycling around. Let's see if it does it again. Go ahead and charge it. It might be because those just don't have the energy.
They don't have enough power to cycle it. These subsonic rounds.
All right.
Let's see what happens here.
And that one was 927 feet per second.
So they're pretty consistent. Let's see what we got now. Nope. So it's not
chambering around.
Not chambering around. So the subsonic round, they don't have enough energy to cycle it. So we got an issue there.
All right. Well, we'll go ahead and get her set up at the 100-yard. And I'll set an extra camera up and we'll see. It's hitting dead on. We already zeroed it, so it was hitting dead on at 50. So we're going to set up at the 100 and see how we do.
All right, we got Last Minute Man up. He said he wants to do the 100-yard challenge to see if this bullet will hold its trajectory or not.
We got us a camera set up down there, so we won't need to zoom or anything. You should see the picture-in-picture down below us. So we're going to see what the bullet drop is. And this here is a patented by Mr. Obvious brass catcher. So we'll see how we do. I'm just going to launch 3 shots at this and see how it patterns. So here we go. I didn't hear a hit.
I didn't hear a hit either. So apparently that is dropping. So hold it to the top.
I'm going to hold it at the very top.
Hold it at the top of the target.
So
after 50 yards, we got a lot of drop.
Now.
We have a hit.
Yep. And that was holding directly at the top. And again, it is not cycling. At least that's consistent. All right, I'm going to aim at the top again. And who knows? So
And another miss.
Looks like we just got one hit there. So let's go out to the 150.
Oh, you want to try one more shot at it?
You know what? We might oughta try one more.
Yeah, best 2 out of 4 on that. So
Let's at least get 2 on it. So, all right, here we go.
hit.
All right. I aimed right at the tippity top of that gong. So we'll see what the picture-in-picture shows us. But now I'm going to set up at the 150, and Mr. Obvious and I will both take shots at that and see if we hit it.
It's actually, with laser rangefinders, 163.
163.
But it's close enough. But I could almost see that bullet going through the air. It like
Really?
like a pellet rifle, them subsonics.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know if they'd be able to see it on video or not, but that was weird.
Yeah.
So
Well, I'll be paying attention when you shoot. So.
we got a lot of drop. So
All right, we'll be right back.
stay tuned.
Obvious, you're going to take the first shots. We got the camera set up down there as well. And hopefully we can get this. We're using an iPhone 6, so we're hoping we can airdrop from that onto here. But let's go here, Mr. Obvious. And where are you going to aim?
Well, I'm going to hold, first shot, I'm just going to hold it at the top of the target. It's a 24-inch, 2-foot target. So we're going to see, holding at the top of it, it dropped about, looks like about a 10-inch drop close to it.
At 100.
At 100,
Yeah.
dead zero at 50. So that's a lot of drop. So now we're going here. I don't even know if we're going to hit the target, just holding at the top of it. So it's going to be questionable. See how it happens.
Let's see what happens. And that's a miss.
That's a miss.
And that was aimed at the top of the target.
At the top. I took the little red dot at the top. So
I'd go a foot above it, see what happens.
I'm going to go, yeah, I'm going to go above it.
You hit.
I was about a foot above it.
Wow.
Kentucky windage. Let's put another one a foot above it. Well,
You got to charge it every time. It became a bolt action rifle with those.
yeah.
Although this is a pistol. We got to be clear on that. You hit. That's got nothing on it when it's hitting, man.
It takes it forever to get there.
Yeah.
Funny. Well, you want to give her a try?
I'll shoot 3 at it. Let's see what happens. I'm going to try my hand at it, Mr. Obvious. And we got the camera set back up. All right. I'll be aiming a foot over. Well, that's interesting.
What's that?
It didn't charge around at all. All right, now we're good.
Hit.
Okay.
Hit.
All right. Yeah, that foot over about does it.
Yep.
This bolt action pistol here. I think I overshot that time. That was me. I aimed a little high.
You want to try one more in her?
No, I think that pretty much tells us what needs to be told.
Yeah.
Let's go look at where my target went. Of course, you guys at home saw before we did. But let's go back and check her out and see what we got. All right, so we're down here, and of course you guys saw this already. So clearly my bullets must have been shooting faster because they hit higher, right?
Yeah, well, you know, everybody's hold over a foot at a certain range is totally different.
Yeah.
Prove a point. So
yeah, from my perspective, I was aiming a foot over, and my idea of a foot over apparently was a lot higher than Mr. Obvious's idea of a foot over. But we were both consistent, and I completely overshot it the last time. So, well, there you go.
The gun is very accurate. I mean, look at that. I mean, that's half inch group at 163 yards.
Right.
Little Banshee, and look at yours. I mean, there's right there. Yours is probably an inch and a quarter, inch and a half.
Right. So, and no real aim point. So I'm just guesstimating.
Well, we're guessing up here, are we? So,
yeah.
So I mean, that's good.
It is an accurate little, that's a pistol, so it's an accurate little pistol.
Yeah. So it's accurate, but the ammo just don't have enough zip.
It is time for our after action report. And what do we have to report today, Mr. Obvious?
Oh, well, the ammo we have, the subsonic, it sucks. It won't cycle through the gun. What's subsonic good for?
Folks will say suppressors, and I'm sure there will be somebody in the comment section that'll say if we had a suppressor on here, the gases
may have had enough.
It would have cycled properly.
I don't know that, but
I don't either. I mean, but I will tell you this. My opinion is this is the answer to the question no one ever asked, and why? You know, just why?
Why?
It's you know, to me, get a good old SKS, and that's why we got setting out here. We're going to do a comparison in the future. And, you know, a 7.6239, put it in perspective, I would not have shot this bullet at that 50-yard target, because that 50-yard target is mild steel, but we confidently shot this stuff at it, knowing that it wasn't going to harm it. And, yeah, I don't want to bust anyone's chops here. I'm sure somebody out there really loves this. I can tell you it's not my cup of tea. I don't see the point. I mean, the rifle itself shot well.
Oh, it's very accurate.
Other than not cycling because of the ammo.
Yeah.
But, yeah, in my opinion, this was kind of a lackluster review here that we've done. I'm not happy with this. I just wouldn't own it.
We're gonna have to get a little bit hotter ammunition, and try it again to really give it a fair chance.
Yeah.
But basically, what I'm seeing to get the speed up on this is a lighter bullet, and it's got basically a 357 Magnum charge.
Right.
And it's using a pistol powder in it. Well, this is a pistol, but you can also get a just a regular AR upper that is longer barrel, 16-inch barrel, some 16 and a half something. People use them for deer hunting. I don't know why I wouldn't cripple a deer with it.
No, it's a maiming round. I mean, really, what I'm seeing here, I think that would be an unethical thing to do.
Yeah.
Hunt a deer with this.
I know guys that do. I mean, they love them for deer hunting, but
yeah,
I ain't out to wound animals. So,
no, I want an ethical kill.
I wouldn't even try it.
Yeah, again, I want an ethical kill, and you know, to each their own. You know, maybe, you know, guys, this goes both ways. I mean, we're not trying to bust anyone's chops, but if you feel like this is an unfair review, by all means, in the comment section, let us know what you think. We're big boys. We can take it. So let us know what we could do different. Tell us what round, if you like this rifle and like this caliber, tell us what round you would use. I mean, I can tell you a 240 grain 44 mag.
Yeah,
we'll put it all over this.
Yeah, well, I'll be the first to admit, this is the first one we've ever purchased.
Right.
So we don't know a lot about it. So we're not going to come out just saying, we know all about this. No, that ain't what we do. Like Last Minute Man said, you got comments, you got a good load, a good bullet weight, a good powder load, leave it below. We'll see what we can find. We'll put it together and we'll reshoot this thing to give it a good comparison.
Compare it to like the 7.6239, I think would be a fair comparison. And like I said, another pistol cartridge is the 44 Magnum. I think, you know, this is a 220 grain bullet. I know a 44 mag with a 240 grain bullet, you can be moving well over 1,400 feet per second. I mean, 1,600 feet per second, I think, is pretty common with a 240 grain out of a rifle, that is. So, yeah, I mean, if you're talking hog hunting and things like that, I think there are more viable options out there. I don't see the efficacy to this, but that's just my opinion. So, I mean, don't take it as gospel truth. I mean, I do know a lot about the AR platform, as a lot of people do. And, you know, it's very common. We've all shot them. So, you know, I'm probably not telling you anything you don't know. I'm just telling you my personal opinion. I don't like it. So
I don't know why they even made it.
Yeah.
I guess something to sell. I don't know.
Hey. Anyway.
Young kids out there. Wow, 300 Blackout. Whoa, 50 Beowulf.
Yeah, I hear this stuff a lot. And you know, hey.
The name.
It might be.
John Deere.
Yeah.
Caterpillar.
There you go.
Harley Davidson. Yeah.
I use a Mahindra tractor, so yeah, I got the best deal on that. But anyway, so guys, honestly, feel free to let us know what you think. And as always, we appreciate your comments. Appreciate y'all watching. And this has been Last Minute Man with Mr. Obvious, reminding you, keep your knives sharp, keep your powder dry.
You know what? They're going to bust our chops on this one.
Maybe.
Subscribe to Last Minute Man.